Because the light. Because the light. Good morning. Let's see who pops in here. Yes, coffee's fantastic. But is nobody up? That's got to be Neil. Or Track. I bet you that's Track, actually. Track's. That you, Drac? Who's peeping and not talking? Coffee's good first thing in the morning. Who's here? Hello to the persons that are here. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to all those that watch the footballs. Because oh, and they're gone. That's okay. I just smoke it by myself then. Fuck it. I don't need anybody to hang out and smoke with me. I just decided a coffee and a smoke might fancy. Double fisting. Daytona. What's happening, Mr. Chris? A little Durban Poison, a little coffee. Gonna prep some chicken wings for Super Bowl. Disappointed about the fight last night. I don't know if you're into UFC and whatnot, but Sean shit the bed last night. How's Daytona treating you today? Is it so you're 3 hours ahead, so you're 9, 10, 11. You're noon already. Noon 30? excellent wake up. I'm making meatballs today. It's fantastic today. I bet. The sun is, I don't know if you can see, but the sun is definitely going to be making an appearance today. I dig out the truck and go to the store and get some sauces for the wings. I take my Fire Stick to my friend's place to get it reprogrammed. I finally made an Amazon account. I figured out the ways that you don't need a phone to make it happen. So, but PayPal I can't figure out because you absolutely need a phone for PayPal, or you don't. I don't know how to do it. So, meatballs, eh? But are you making spaghetti or meatball sandwiches? Like, explain about the meatballs. Meatball subs. Fuck yeah. Man, for my own heart. Like, are you by any chance making a video of your meatball construction? Because I'm not a very good meatball maker, honestly. I've made a few meatball subs, and they're not good enough. They're not. I wouldn't go out and buy my subs. Let's just put it that way. But tell you, if I could find a good recipe for a meatball, I'd probably eat meatball subs all the time. So what, you brown them in a pan and then put them in a crock pot? And what do you make a sauce with the meatballs? Or hey, Mr. Joe, what's happening, homie? Having a little coffee and a smokie, because Sunday fun day has to start the right way. Who's watching the football game today? And who favors what team? Philly or KC? It's going to be a game regardless. But I mean, my Saints or Aints or whatever you want to call my team aren't in. They haven't been a very good team since they had Chucky as a coach. Mind you, they were doing some shady shit when he was coach, so whatever. But yeah, not a sports guy, Joe. That's okay. You would have been really disappointed with the fights last night then if you were a sports guy. I'm dying G10 and eating hot dogs. About to coffee and blaze in a few. Well, welcome to the stream of coffee and blazing, because I got the trifecta going, so doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, the fights were bad, man. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. There's a few people that paid for it, and they're all very, very disappointed. I think even Dana is kind of pissed about how the fights turned out. There was no fight of the night, that's for sure. Fighting is way different. Like when I was scrapping back in the day, like I didn't like fucking around. Like I hated getting hit, and if I was getting hit, I just made sure that the fight stopped because I really hated getting my ears punched. Like the cartilage in my ear is just so fucked now. It's crunchy and it's not fun. But bone rip, man, I wish I had a fucking bowl. I'd absolutely hit a bone with you, Patrick. One of these days, I got to get you on. You got to get like a laptop or a tablet or something, or borrow a laptop, and we'll have a sesh online. For that matter, and Joe, if you wanted anybody wants to join in, emails in the about section. Most of you guys have my direct contact. Mr. Shady, what's happening? Nobody did jiu-jitsu when I was growing up. Yeah. I did a little bit of jiu-jitsu. I did judo. I did a little aikido. My foster parents were karate guys, so I did a few belts in karate. But yeah, it's different. Back in the day, it was boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai. I think that's why my elbows are all fucked up too. But I did mostly boxing, and you can tell by my pretty nose that it's just not a natural. I've got scars on my elbow or eyebrows and my forehead, and yeah. Actually in wake and bake mode. Nice. Welcome to the stream. Because hey, be Shady, would you know, like, should I like age restrict this to like 18 plus if I'm doing this? Because every video that I do, I put it's not made for kids, so I don't know if I'm supposed to. Fire stick. Yeah, especially on the weekends. I don't know if it's what's like down in the States, but the weekends they always have all those samples out, and if you remember, you get the Costco stuff, like all the Costco like food deli kind of stuff, like the hot dogs and pizzas and stuff, poutines, chili cheese fries. The Costco's up here are very militant, like the door staff are very militant. Like I used to be, you didn't have to be a member to go and get the food. Like the wow. Woo! But the last time I went to went to go in last time, and the fucking they had bouncers basically at the fucking entrance door. And even if you said, no, I'm just going for the pre-made food, ready to eat stuff, like, you got a card? You got a card? You gotta have your card. Like, just fucking fuck. I was so, and he, it was the kid that was beat up in high school, and he had opportunity to be like the doorman at fucking Costco, and he had to be the fucking dick. I don't know that, Gerbs. I absolutely do the same with all my blade stuff, etc. Not for kids as well. Just figured it just helps. Yeah, just like I don't want to promote. Like I drink coffee. I smoke. Knives, fires. Like stuff that. I mean, the fires and knives I can see. I mean, it's okay, but like, and coffee here and there, sure, but like, no, this stuff I don't mind because this is meds, but this shit is nah. Stairs do stuck. Bootlickers everywhere, that's for sure. Fucktards. I say FTG is fuck that guy. So FTG is all over. First time I blazed a whole fatty in quite a while. Setting the mood. I've got to prep some chicken wings. I got a shit ton of laundry to do. Gotta dig out the truck. Gotta go get wing sauce. I think the game starts at 3 Pacific or 2. I don't know. I'll figure that out right now. When's kickoff? Where's Google when you need it? These are the days I kind of wish I had one of those Alexa time, and it just like, the time is the time to get a watch. When is kick off for Super Bowl? 3:30. See, that's the thing. I know that. That's why I don't have them. But so do these, and so do phones, and so do these. And if you got a smart TV, they're listening still. Yeah, and fridges too, like interactive fridges. I watched a video of this guy bought a brand new fridge, and he couldn't figure out how to get drinks out of this one section. It was a smart, like you just touch it and it would open the door, and then like I guess there was a special release, but like there was one, I don't know, like it was a big bubble. You could see the stuff that you wanted, but you couldn't physically, unless you were going to break the fucking machine just to get the shit out. Ask yourself why A light bulb has an FCC warning. What is an FCC? FCC, what does that mean? Stand for? I'm very impressed. I smoked that right down to the stingers. I'm fucking lit. That's great. Federal Communication Commission. Oh yeah, yeah, they're tapped. And why is it that the old bulbs lasted longer? You know what I mean? Yeah, doesn't make sense. Sure, they draw a lot more power, but oh, that was German poison. I still have, I don't know, about a quarter bag of it. Yeah, but this guy was just puzzled. And then there's this shorts creator that he has his phone. He looks in the mirror and he says, like, "Come here closer," and this and that. I find him quite funny. He's got some true facts in all of his little things, but he went to a place to figure out the fridge, and it took him forever to figure it out. Burma tube went to free. Sweet. I know I've heard the term Burma tub, like a grow, like, is that a grow tent? Burma tub. I'll just Google it because Google. Oh, okay. When we were growing, it was that was years and years and years and years ago. But we did it in the basement in big like we would use lining like vapor barrier plastic and make troughs and put cedar and hay, and like there was a whole bunch of components that we would lay in these troughs in the basement and just sprinkle all the spores, and it was damp, it was dark, and it was perfect for it. It was more like a 4-foot crawl space that um, half was concrete and half was dirt. So it was basically the perfect climate and everything for. But that got busted years and years. Like that was 20 years ago, 25 years ago. But what do? You guys just buy those bags? Is that what those Burma tub is? Sweet. Yeah. It's nice to have hobbies that, like, they say if you love what you do for work, you're not working. So it's kind of same tube. Yeah, the tubes. That's what I thought. And then you just inject the spores in, give it a little good to go. What are those icons? A bunny and a puck? Oh, rabbit hole. Ah, gotcha. Nice. How are them stairs, Shady? Stairs just after having a having a puff, just you're gonna have to re-dab or whatever you do. Any dab will do. Yabba dabba do. I gotta get a new torch and I need ISO. So when you amalgamate stuff for over like 10, 15 years hanging out with people or hanging out with the other person that you're supposed to have in your life. Anyways, when she left, she took all the isopropanol and all the freaking straight alcohol. Just the little things I'm noticing that I need that are no longer here. Sucks. But whatever. Now I have to go and buy isopropanol or straight alcohol for it. Would you miss? Well, we've all blazed our brains into this state of mind. So you're walking into some big ideas. I'm thinking. Shady should have took a bigger toke. Yeah, man. How many stairs is it? It's like 2 flights. Well, let's do it all together, shall we? Shorts. Dude, it's night and day difference. It's definitely clearer for sure. It doesn't sound so tinny, you know what I mean? Like I probably sound tinny right now. Yeah, that same with that thing that Scab has. Like that close proximity of your voice. That's Bluetooth. It's way better. Your back is made out of wood. Yeah. Grump. Oh, I just finished my coffee, and we just all had a little bit of a session. I smoked some Durban. There was a few strains to be had. How was your coffee in this morning, Mister Grump? Wayne's are one of those new exoskeleton freaking hip to ankle things that I would like to see how some bionics could help a fella out for sure. I have a steep hill, and I mean, I've been walking it, I shoveled it and trying to get it out and be more active. And I tell you, my knees were some sort of the next day for sure. Sitting at 49. I think I already subbed to that. You got a ranch link to that new channel here if you can, Grump. I'm pretty sure like 95 or at least 98% of the people are here are already subbed, but I can because I could put a community post or do a quick shout out for you and get as many as would show up from whoever I'm with. I hate. So I don't know what kind of update I had done, like auto updates, but this new YouTube app for my tablet keeps giving me this message. And I've researched it. It's like some sort of update that nobody really wanted. And there's a lot of people having that happen. So YouTube, go back to the old platform because I started my YouTube channel with this thing, and it's very frustrating that I have to uninstall and then reinstall like 4 to 5 times a day. It's getting ridiculous. It's so, and it says to update. So we get update, and then it says this version is not compatible with device, but like it's not that old. Like I don't understand. So I can't do that just yet, but I will be able to soon. I don't know if that fucked up. Because I went and this is the first time I'm kind of exploring with this format, I was trying to figure out if I could host people on, like, can I, like, if I wanted Grump to say come on, can Grump come on to these YouTube versions? I don't know. Give me a second, eat another coffee. There's a go live together option. Oh, okay. In the setup for before, yeah. I try to not read as much. Just try to get to this point. I don't. Coffee is definitely an essential. That's fantastic. This is the one thing I love about this community is they kind of push each other's channel and help. Because there's why not help? You know what I mean? It's only going to benefit you later. You know, everybody helps and puts their little hooks for everybody else. It definitely makes the community grow faster. Grump, you watching the game today? Bodie, Sheedy, you guys all watching the game? I got myself a triple version of a coffee. If you go to a coffee shop and they ask you what you want, you say triple, large triple. That's basically the standard of the coffee I drink. It's delicious. It's garbage coffee because I can't afford to get stuff right now. But coffee's coffee. How you been, Virginia? Oh, and another thing, I'm only smoking like the window's wide open, and I usually open this door, but I don't smoke in the house anymore. Well, except the bedroom, obviously. Hey, stomping my foot down because the less areas I'm allowed to smoke, like I'm not allowing myself to smoke in an area anymore. The less likely I would want to smoke, and I don't want to smoke anymore. But I just kicked the meds, so one thing at a time. Oh, no doubt about it, eh? For sure. Hey, Brian, what's happening? Yeah, I drink meatballs are all browned up in the crock pot. Dishes washed, clothes in the dryer. Time to hit the garage and catch up. Well, enjoy the meatball sandwiches. And send your recipe to me. Because I love that the sun's out today. It's supposed to be really nice for the next 4 days. Pardon me. So I'm gonna try and get out and get some shite done. I need to go to the grocery store. I need to go to the post office. And what else? I think I'm gonna have to put some air in my tires because it's so cold now. But other than that, I got laundry to do. I got a shit ton of laundry actually, but the washer and dryer are big, so you can get sufficient amount of laundry stuffed into it, and it does a great job. So probably 2 loads. I should probably wash the sheets and whatnot. You know how it is. Livin. Just on a solo stage now. Not gonna lie, I was pretty pampered when she was around for sure. And I'm not gonna lie, I missed her. It's weird having a long relationship with somebody and then in less than 60 days it's just weird. I wish I was allowed. Well, not that I'm not allowed. I mean, there's fish in the living room, the goldfish, but they came with the house, so I had to watch them. But I want a dog. Like I think fucking having a dog would be dope. And I have a specific dog breed that I want. So whatever, if one absolutely falls in my hands and I can't say no to it, like it's coming home and we'll have to figure out an arrangement with that. No, see, I like big dogs. I don't like big dogs, you know. I just like cool, chill animals. I think it's called what the fuck are they called? I think I was talking to them about them a couple days ago on another live. Brussels. You know that movie As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicklaus? And he's got to take care of that little mustache dog. Looks kind of like it's a big Yorkie basically, but they're way cooler looking than I think it's a Brussels. Brussels Griffin. these days. Slightly ugly, slightly cute, but like they got the best temperament and they're fucking just a cool dog. Really, really cool dog breed. So if anytime one of those comes up for grabs and they're not on the island, you got like you have to go east a couple provinces over to get them. And if ever one of those ever popped up, and I don't care, I would try and figure out how to get it because yeah, my friend has one and his name's Louis and he's the coolest fucking dog ever. And I absolutely need myself a little. I would call him Chewy or fucking because like look at that face. Like seriously, look at that one face right there. Looks like Chewbacca or one of those Ewoks. Three turns of coffee crackers and Russell Griffin and Norwich Terriers are your favorite ankle biters. Teacup Chihuahuas are. My buddy had a teacup, and her name was Lady, and I mean she was a yappy little bitch, but one of the coolest little dogs ever. He would steal your stash. Like if you had a bag and he could grab the bag, he would run with it. And my buddy had a Jack Russell that would do the same thing. Jack Russells are common breed on the island, and same with the little Frenchies. There's a lot of Frenchies, lots of shepherds and big dogs too, like labs and golden retrievers. Shepherds guy. I like those Austrian shepherds. Those, but there's like you need to be so active, and they would get so bored and terrorize you if you weren't keeping them focused on stuff because I couldn't have a super like I need to do stuff. I need to do stuff kind of dog. It's just not my temperament. What's that one, Gump Grump? Oh, okay. Honestly, Grump, I think this swerve that's pretty dope looking. I like how it sits itself down. You couldn't have a fur. No, fuck no. I really couldn't. Those things are just, yeah, they're just way too much. Yeah, and those griffins, they're the perfect like temperament for me. Like all they want to do is just hang out and chill. They like going for car rides, like, but that's again, they're like pamper dogs. Not like a purse puppy, but like he can walk himself to the fucking truck. Not gonna fucking baby the fucking thing. You know what? I probably would. Honestly, I probably would. I have a pit bull, a Frenchie, 2 cats, 9 foot. Oh man, you just keep that fucking snake to there. No, 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 no. The parrot, you got a parrot. That's dope. And a tortoise. Man, you live in the fucking dream. But you can keep them fucking snakes to yourself. No, no, no. I have a fucking fear of snakes that's just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, like you no, man, no. So I can't remember how old I was, but anyways, my mom and my stepdad had this friend, and he bred and kept large snakes, like lots of them, pythons, boas, like you name it. If it was big, he was into them. Anyways, he had his own store for reptiles and shit like that, and he had tanks in his van that were perfect for the snakes. Like everything was good. He usually kept the snakes in bags and stuff like that. He kept his shit together, right? Well, anyways, we went to a beach party in Sombrio, and I had one too many, and I couldn't sleep in the car, so I went and slept in his van. I woke up to this. There was this fucking huge snake lying on me. Apparently, that's what they do. They just like body heat, so I don't. But the way this guy was like tasting me, and he was so big, and like when I woke up, like snakes are heavy, so since that day, like even a little tiny gardener snake freaks me out. Even salamanders that moved fast, like just they can't dig it. Freaks me out. Are you yelling at people again? That's okay. $26 old. That's had it since 3 days after she had. See, that's cool bond. Does it talk and stuff? Obviously, it does. If it's 26 years old, it's smartest, probably the smartest thing in the room. Parrots are so smart. A bird would actually be pretty cool too. I'm a bird nerd, so I missed my bird. Like I lived at that other house for years, and I had all the wild birds that would eat out of my hand and stuff like that. It took a long time to get that trust and stuff. I'm not that far. Like they birds usually have like a 1 kilometer radius that they forage from. So I'm not too far from where I used to live. I always thought maybe they would come up here, but they didn't. She makes every sound in the world and says 0 words. Best talking bird in the world, not mine. Mr. Steven, what's happening? So I've already posed this question: who's watching Super Bowl and whatnot? But any predictions on scores? Do you think it's going to be a high scoring game, like over 50 or over 70? There was one game in the playoffs that was, I think it was over 70 for combined scores, obviously. But playoffs, like do or die, last game of the season. Oh, slick. So she'll have all the scratch sounds and stuff, and I can just imagine copycats. I'm surprised that she doesn't. I bet you she does say words, but she just doesn't want to say them. No sports for me. I heard the fix is in, so the Chiefs have a trifecta. Oh, I didn't think about it like that. Mind you, there was another fellow. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Bushcraft Rebooted. He figures it's going to be fixed too. I mean, money talks, right? Especially if it's in a big duffel bag full of cash. You know what I mean? Like, I like at that level, there's so much money, especially in the gambling aspects of everything. Like, yeah, the only thing I really like to watch as far as sports is watching people beat the crap out of each other. I don't know. I just enjoy watching martial arts and boxing. I get a lot of Muay Thai channel watch that pops up on some of the TV channels. There's a whole channel on it, so I watch a lot of bleeding people. It's quite epic. I like watching how they use the lead elbow. It just the watching people's jaws just like go back and or something about watching stuff like that. Just I like it. If money talks spending, it would be problematic. Oh, I absolutely understand that one. I watch a lot of hockey. Me and my little brother watch it all the time. There was like 6 games out on last night. It's fantastic. And for anybody that could like stay balanced as you're fucking scrapping, it's talent, man. Throwing bodies at like 60 miles an hour, against the boards, like that's gotta hurt, man. I don't think it's 60 miles an hour, like, but you're clipping, and those guys aren't small. With all that padding, they're like get messed up pretty quick. What's everybody doing for the rest of the day? I'm homebound for a bit. What are you doing today, Patrick? Hey, Ground Fog. A smiley maker. Costco in a few minutes. Oh yeah, you already said that. That's right. Sorry, that stupid stick really kicked me in the face. But I gotta load the dishwasher too. Bachelor life is different. It is what it is, though. I should probably get to doing shit too. Had to find a live. Thanks for being here. Reality shit got me fucked up. Eat the distraction. I try to do a live a day, so I'll definitely fill some of that time if you need it. I'm sure there's a few more lives going today. I think doesn't RJ do a live? Zach, I think, is doing lives today. I think he does them at around 5. Grumpy Grunt, or not, no, you already done the next Grumpy Grunt is on Thursday. Oh, B's been doing morning sessions on the. Yeah. Steven is always near available too. If you need to chat, just hit me up on my email and we'll pass info. And man, that's just had a brain fart. I should probably shut down too. It's true. Sometimes I go on the tablet, like the flick up on the shorts. Like I'll watch 1,000 shorts in a just scrolling. There's a good funny one that I just recently found. It's a bunch of it's called Leroy and Leroy, and they go to all the Canada's funniest spots, and it's like a mockumentary kind of deal. Like they're doing the kind of like the hoser act. I mean, they could be straight up hosers because it's just the Bob and Doug version in the 2020 era. But they're really funny. They hit all the main attractions in Canada, and it's good for some humor in your life. And Canucks are funny, so tap into Canadian content as well. There's some really funny people out here as well. Think of it, hug a vet, appreciate a vet, thank them for their services, because without them we couldn't do stuff like this. So thank you to all those vets. And if you're addict like me and you're struggling with addiction, I cannot financially help you in any way. But I have Google at my fingertips if you need to get into a treatment center, detox center, or rehab. My email is in the about section. Reach out. There's always going to be ears, and I can get you into something that's close to you. Hope everybody has an amazing Sunday. I might pop up and do another live as the football hour comes closer. But yeah, I got shit I gotta do. Thanks for the hangout. Go and subscribe to Grump's channel. The link is in the description or in the chat. Just scroll up and find it and link to it. He's on the grind for his 50 sub on that other channel. So stay blessed. Thanks for hanging out. Absolutely know that you guys are appreciated and loved.